So I'm coming to you live from the rainforest apparently. This is behind my mom's house. As you can see, I'm wearing a hat and my insulated bib overalls. It is 42 degrees at 8 o'clock this morning, so it's chilly. I'm gonna warm up today, so I'll be taking these off, shedding clothes as the day goes on. Not too many clothes, but some clothes. So a couple projects on the list for today. First one I'm tackling until my husband gets over here to help with the tractor. I'm going to rehook up the line to my mom's house. I'm on the back side of my mom's house. I'm going to rehook up the line, tube line, to our water that's on the South Hill pasture. Cows were on that pasture this spring. I'm going to run them back over there just to eat down the grass before we put them in the cow yard and start feeding them hay. So I'm going to get this hooked up so that they can drink down that water tank. And so I'm going to run the line and then I'll go up there and we'll make sure the water is working. I'm going to try one of these. It's for a automatic sprinkler system, but I think it'll work. So looks like no tools involved, which would be sweet. Oh, that didn't work. All right, so I had to get a little help from the hubby, but I got my fitting on. So it's a female connection, and I'll just hook it up here if I could get a cameraman to hold it for me. Oops. All right, turn the water on, turn the hose on. All right. I'm in the pasture that I had the cows on this spring, around May-ish time. I'm going to put the cows back out in this pasture. I do my best to do rotational grazing. So I'm going to get them out in this pasture. So I'm just going around checking the fence. But I wish the phone did more justice. I'm going to walk up to the ledge. But this is where Ryan and I got married 8 years ago. Right back in that area. Actually right behind my head. So right back in that area. On a clear day, you can see all the way to Norfield, which is about 11 miles away. And actually on the other side, you can see over to St. Olaf. You can see their residential buildings for their students and their windmills. So kind of neat, but it's cloudy. I'm planning to do a history of the farm video, so I'll do that on a clear day when you guys can see to Norfield. But anyway, I'm going to walk over to the ledge. We're on a hill. It's glacier hills, so it's pretty steep once you get to the ledge. But anyway, this is our farm. There's Ryan's beans right there, and we have that other side of the hill over there as well. So I'm gonna walk over this way and just kind of pan around and see. There's a lot of grass up here, so a lot of grass and native flowers and clover. It's starting to get a little lighter. Let's get you up to the edge. Oh, there's one of the cows. She just got up. Hey girl. Oh, there's another one. These must have been the stragglers that didn't come down for water quite yet. That, if you can see her, that one farther away right there, that's A91. That is currently our oldest cow on the farm. She is 10 or 11 years old. So, and then this one is a 2-year-old. She had her first calf this year. Nope, sorry, that's not. Well, it's still a 2-year-old. That's my show heifer from last year, A169. She had a premature calf this year, and we just didn't have much luck with that one. But anyway, so that's A169 and A91. So anyway, I'm getting closer to the edge of the hill. So nobody wants to see my face. So let's go like this. I'll turn around. So there you go. You can see barely make out the farm down below. And you can see neighbors with the White House over there, just down at the corner. And yeah, some pivots, but it's a pretty view from the top. Let's see if we can get. Wanna come up here? Come on. Come on. Like most typical show cattle, she is indecisive and obnoxious. Anyway, so fence is checked and looking good. And I'm gonna head down and get the water line going. And then Ryan will come over and help me move the water tank to a better spot. Right now it's just, well, you'll see, it's muddy and it's a mess. And so I'm gonna move that to a drier spot and put some foundation down so that it doesn't turn into a mud hole again. All right, so I think I talked about this earlier. You can see muddy mess down here. We're going to take and lift up the water tank and move it down in between those two trees, I think. So maybe a little farther up, I don't know. Somewhere up in there we're gonna move it to. And that way, where the tank is right now will be the new entrance point for the shed when they finish up the shed. So it needs to be moved no matter what. Perfect timing since it's all muddy and gross down here. So we got a little bonus project going on today. We're pulling out a fence line here. We're gonna have the dirt work people come in. So we're just having Ryan pinch off the top of these T-posts and pull them out. And anyway, we're gonna have a company come in and put in a high tinsel line along here, and that'll get us up in this hillside, which we haven't had cattle in for, I'll get out of the way, for years. So they're gonna run basically on the property line and then down along Ryan's cornfield. So he's coming over at some point in time to do the dirt work. We're just gonna get this one fence line out of the way so that he doesn't have to worry about it. So bonus project for the day. I will get video of Ryan doing this a couple more times, okay? Pinches the top a little bit, but it's way nicer than pulling them out one by one. And these are old, rusty posts to begin with, so some will be used again, others will just be scrapped. rain dampered my project list, and now this is dampering my project list. So the emissions pump, the DEF fluid pump, which is emissions diesel related, went out in the tractor, so they're going to take it to town and have to get a new pump put in. So we're down a tractor for a couple days. I had Ryan throw in a bale for the calves that we weaned so they could eat, but I'll be doing some hand projects for a while until we get the tractor back. So no tank moving this week probably, maybe that'll be a next week project.